All right, guys, welcome back. Going to the second hour here of Roleplay Mirrorshades. Adam, I believe it's time to kill Knight's Ass and Bonbon.
Yes, it is. You walk inside and then the whole bar collapses on you.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Weird. Hey, I just got really sick of playing this game with you guys. You're all dead.
Dude.
I'm gonna go play Heroes. Peace.
Dude.
So
Can I play with you?
role playing games. So like if we could turn Heroes into an RPG, I would just do that. Let's just make everything a role playing game. You walk into the there's a little like a coat room, I guess, like a little antechamber. There's another bouncer in there, and this guy. You get the impression that these guys, like, they all have kind of the same haircut and they all dress the same, and like you get the impression that they're all doing this to kind of like seem indistinguishable from one another to the outside. They have like a uniform, basically, and in Japanese, the guy says "no guns," and he goes to like gesture for you to put your arms up so he can like pat you down.
Yeah, I.
Okay. All right.
Is he gonna roll against my concealed
I was gonna say,
ability?
so any weapon that you have on you that's like obvious, like in a holster or whatever, he finds and will take away. But if you want to try and hide something, you're welcome to do so.
So the higher a concealment,
The concealment, I think, just
The
let me
better,
double
right?
check. I think the higher is the number he has to roll to notice it. And if
Okay.
it's like NA, yeah, concealment. Yeah, that's exactly how that works. So the higher the number, the better. It's the more concealable it is.
Knight's Ass, what is your
Well, yeah, what
concealment?
gun do you have? What's your concealment?
I don't know what the concealment is.
Do you just have the
'cause
two
I
Uzis?
don't have
That's
it
okay.
written down. No, I don't
What
think
kind
I
of-
got those.
Oh, yeah,
So-
that's right. We have all of our Uzis and pistols and stuff, not our actual
Yeah.
weapons.
Yeah, what kind of gun did you take? Do you remember?
Well, I have my Ares.
Is
Ares
it a
Viper?
Viper?
I thought we didn't have any of our guns, and you took the two Uzis.
I think it's a
I-
5, but we might want to double check.
Okay, yeah, they're both the same. I think yeah, you have an Uzi, right?
I
Yeah,
didn't
me
bring
too.
I didn't bring both of my Uzis with me to the door, but I've had my concealed pistol like this whole time.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's
you,
right,
You
okay.
hit it way back in the beginning. Do you remember? Okay, what kind of Ares is it? Because there's two. There's a Viper and there's the sliver gun. It's the Viper. Okay. All right. So I'll roll to see if he notices your gun. Place pool of 3. Target number of 5. Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus
Yeah. He
Christ.
definitely notices your
This
gun.
guy's good.
Really?
But he doesn't begrudge you. Like, it's not like it was like obviously hidden. It was just like you tried to conceal it. He noticed it and he took it away. He's not like, oh, you tried to sneak it in. He takes it away, puts it in a plastic tray by the door, and then opens the next door and gestures for the two of you to go through.
I take my decals off of it. I have like Knight's Ass #1 on it, and I just like take them off and put them on my guitar case in case I never see this gun again.
Okay. They're limited edition stickers. There's only a run of like 100 of them.
Yeah, man.
Okay, cool. All right. So you go off into the next room, and it looks like it could be like a restaurant or like a tea house, but it's empty. There's no servers or anything. It looks like it's quiet, and there's a bunch of tables out throughout the restaurant, and the only people you can see is there's two people in the middle of the restaurant at a table, kind of in the middle. There's a guy, you can see them right from this distance. There's a guy in a suit, kind of like the other guys who are wearing suits. This one obviously doesn't have sunglasses on because he's inside. He looks a little older, and he's eating. He's eating like he's got sushi in front of him, so he's eating that. And standing next to him, there's a woman, and she looks like she's dressed. It's hard to describe it without going into a lot of detail. So she's wearing like a lot of like lace, and like she's wearing like a frilly like black tutu. She's wearing all black and white. She's got like white lace gloves. Her hair is like done up in a really like interesting sort of like blown out style with a bunch of like stuff in it. And she's wearing a lot of silver jewelry. But you can't see anything like else about her. You just see like she's this big like blob of fancy clothes
Is it
from
like
this distance.
goth? Is that
kind of, but like also like sort of cutesy goth.
okay?
Like she's wearing like a little girl's dress. Like it's like a big poofy black
Okay.
tutu. Yeah.
Are we directed to this table?
But she's an adult. Like she's definitely a grown up. And yeah, there's a woman waiting there, wearing like a server's outfit or whatever, and she takes you. She says, "This way, please," in Japanese, and leads you.
Okay. We follow.
Okay. All right. So as you get closer, you can see that this woman. Actually, I need you both to make a perception check for me.
Oh shit.
But what do me and Bon Bon know about this place from the outside view? Like, what does it look like this is? Or not Bon Bon, sorry, Breakdown.
This guy? Yeah.
It looks like from out here, like it's got like a wood exterior. It doesn't really fit in with the rest of the buildings around here. It looks old. Like it looks like it's been around for a long time. No signage whatsoever. And then there's some stuff above it that you can get into by going into a side door. So there's like a all-night computer cafe above it and like a manga shop.
Okay.
But the building itself, you wouldn't know to look at it what it is from the outside.
Okay.
We roll what against intelligence if
Yes, if you don't have it, roll intelligence. Target number is 6.
What is it again? What are we rolling?
Perception?
It's a
Perception.
perception.
Yeah.
So perception's a skill?
I think so.
I got 1 success.
I think it's just intelligence rolls. So you got 1? Okay.
But the target's 6?
Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay.
Wow.
So the woman
I got my grade 10.
the woman is both well, you notice that yeah, she's an elf. First of all, she's got like long pointy ears. They were kind of obscured from a distance by her hair because her hair is like quite pale, and so is she. Yeah, she's an elf, and when you come over, you know she turns and looks at you, but you can't see her like pupils or irises. Just her eyes are just white. They're either cyber eyes or contacts or something, but yeah,
Okay.
she looks a little creepy. She's got a bunch of silver necklaces with like crosses on them. And you notice that she's wearing silver jewelry on her hands too, like lots of rings and stuff. And she just kind of like turns and stares at you as you walk over. And the guy finishes, like he's got a piece of sushi in his chopsticks and he puts it in his mouth. He swallows it and he looks up. And when you approach, he stands up and like bows to you.
And
Sorry, go
I
ahead.
mean I traditional greetings, like obviously return the bow
Okay.
and greet.
I give a
Alright.
peace sign.
Okay. All right. So yeah, he bows to you, but it's a very like, I mean, you know enough about like Japanese culture, Bon Bon, that like it's the like I'm better than you bow. Like he makes sure you bow lower than he does. And he says in Japanese, he says, "Do either of you speak Japanese?"
I immediately speak up and say, yes. Yes. I speak Japanese. In fact, my father's Japanese.
He gestures to the table, and he says, "Please sit down." Can you make a Japanese roll, Knight's Ass?
Oh.
I just want to see how well you like follow along in the conversation. Okay, you can pick up like any proper nouns. So if somebody says your name or somebody else's name or whatever, I mean, obviously you understand those, but everything else is just Japanese that you don't understand. You maybe catch like a verb or two here and there. So he gestures for you to sit, and I guess you sit down.
I sit.
I try
Okay.
to act like I understand everything. Like if they start laughing, like I like hesitate for a second and I laugh like really loudly and like vigorously.
Okay. All right. So outside, can you break down? Can you roll one die, and if you get a 4, 5, or a 6, you can listen in on the conversation.
Oh shit.
Just rolling
So
the
it
one.
doesn't matter what the target number is.
Target number is 4.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go. All right.
Wait,
the
I got it?
the laser microphone works as promised.
I thought it was swapped. Okay, cool.
Nope, you got it. Yeah, and then now make a Japanese test to see if you understand anything that they're saying.
Can I assist with
the
this?
whole time would just be like something in Japanese, sashimi. I don't.
What's my
Can I-
target number?
Can I assist at all with this?
Yes, yeah, you can roll 2 dice breakdown.
What's my target number?
Target number is 4.
Didn't
Okay.
even need the second die.
All right. So
You said a little.
you can mostly understand it. If they start having long conversations about like Nietzschean philosophy, it might be tough for you to follow, but you can get the basics, get the gist.
Okay.
Okay, so you're sitting at this table, and the woman that led you over picks up the tray, like of food, the plate that he was eating on, and leaves. And
what was it that he was eating?
he was eating like tuna, probably like actual tuna,
Okay.
which in the
And
year
he was eating
2050 is a big fucking deal. But yeah, he was eating like sashimi.
Okay.
So he says to you, so there is no point in dissembling. You have something that belongs to us.
I guess I would say, respectfully, this something fell into our hands, and frankly, we don't know who it belongs to, because I believe the tag on said item says that it belongs to someone else.
I'm going to assume that you've been misinformed or are drawing conclusions from the limited information that you have. The device in question, in the case, which I can now only assume you've opened.
Well,
Does-
please, forgive me, it wasn't opened by us. You understand that this was recovered during a scuffle when when Akiko was attacked, and we were the individuals who recovered the case.
He says, then perhaps I have reason to be thankful. I would like the case back.
I understand. I certainly can understand. And I'm sure you can understand why we didn't bring it with us. But maybe you can help understand why those kids attacked Akiko and why Akiko had the case.
So he kind of like sighs, and he's like, I know you're not from here, and so you're being rude accidentally, and I'm willing to forgive that. You are foreigners, after all. The word he uses for foreigners is not the polite version of the word. And he says, so I'm going to give you an opportunity to make amends for your ill behavior to me by telling me more about what happened when you obtained this case.
So hold on, let me think about how I'm going to phrase this. Well, so we happened to stumble upon a little scuffle between a woman who is named Akiko and a bunch of unknown little gangsta punks who I believe were trying to, well, if I'm not mistaken, and again, forgive me, I'm not from here, but I believe that a few of her escorts who happened to be Yakuza were killed. She was kidnapped. We chased them off. We recovered the case.
And he again, he seems to be like rolling that over in his head. And he says, Yakuza is such a dirty word. We prefer Tonarigumi, an organization. Please, the case. I'm giving you an opportunity to return it to us. We appreciate that you've retrieved it for us. And while I wish you could give me more information about this gang that you encountered, I would like to be done with this situation.
Is this all in Japanese?
Yes.
Okay.
He's
Are
being,
they,
he's being very rude to you.
Okay.
I mean, not to you, Bonbon, but the fact that he's speaking Japanese and he knows that
Well,
you
he's
don't.
being like kind of rude to Bonbon as well, right?
He's being forceful, but
There you go.
the way he's phrasing it is very polite. It's like you're going into the conversation and it's like he has already concluded. It's not even a talk. He's just like, I wanted to bring you here to tell you how this is going to go.
What would the identity of those who attacked, who I believe to be your people, be worth?
He like raises his eyebrow at you, like, oh really? And you catch just for a second. Actually, maybe Knight's asking. Maybe you're the one that sees this. So the elf is standing behind him, kind of with her like arms folded across her chest, and is just like staring at Bonbon. And then he kind of like glances up at her, and then you just see for just like a second that she like wrinkles her forehead a little bit. And I need you to make a resistance test for me, Bonbon. Let me just find the thing you have to roll.
You're about to
Your
be like force spoken or something.
your willpower. But
Oh
give me a
God.
second. Give me a second to roll against you first.
Fucking Darth Vader up on Bonbon right now.
Okay, so it's
I was so wrong. I thought maybe this was just a fetish elf, and now I know. It's an elf who does shit.
A fetish
Get out of
elf.
there.
The best fetish elves are just great.
what's
Look, we met
what's-
Brian. We know that fetish
My
elves are a
willpower
thing.
is 4.
It's true.
Your willpower is 4? Okay, thank you. Okay, I need you to roll target number 6 willpower test, please.
Oops, my bad. Let me cancel that one. 4 and target number 6.
Okay. All right.
No!
Target number 6.
Hey, wait, you want to use some karma?
And L. Okay. All right. Yeah. Do you want to use karma to reroll? My next roll didn't have anything to do with that, so you can change it.
No. I
Okay.
want to let this play out.
So here's how it looks tonight.
Can I
There's
like intercept with my own mind waves?
Just
like
not-
my guitar?
Okay, so okay, here's what happens. So from the outside, Night Test, you look at this, like you see him like look at her, and then she like furrows her brow slightly, and then she like makes like just the slightest, like she tries to pass it off as a cough, but she like makes a little like whimper of pain, and she like covers her mouth and like coughs in her hand. But you see that like it's like yeah, it's like someone hit her or like slapped her in the face, and she just like makes this sort of shocked noise, but tries to cover it with a cough. And then she looks a little flushed, like her cheeks are a little rosy after that. Wheat, Bonbon, what are you thinking about right now? Describe your surface thoughts to me.
My surface thoughts are that I think I might be able to get this guy the identity of the girl, and to me, I'm just thinking maybe that would, buy a little bit more time in terms of the case, and
Okay. All right. So you're trying to buy time. Are you feeling like nervous or anxious, or do you feel like you've kind of got the situation like under
I
control?
would say there was only be a small bit of anxiousness, only because there's inherent anxiousness because I know that I am like a Japanese not in a place like where I am definitely not Japanese, so I know I'm kind of offending, and I know that I'm kind of using the fact that I'm a foreigner in this situation, so maybe there would be some anxiety from that.
Okay. And it says here I can ask you basically any question I want, and you have to tell me. So, okay, so basically anything you know. I mean, Bonbon doesn't know this, and I'm telling all of y'all this so you know what's going on because it's more fun that way. But yeah, anything Bonbon knows, this girl now knows. Where the case is, who the gangsters were, all that stuff, the whole situation from Bon Bon's perspective. And so all that happens is like she coughs and like kind of like shakes her head a little bit, and then looks at him and she like nods back, and then he turns to you, Bon Bon, and
What kind of
he's
fucking magic spell is this? What the shit?
I don't know, maybe you should
SOP?
ask her.
Nerf.
And she looks at he looks at you, and he says, "I'm going to give you this opportunity because you are not from here and do not understand our ways. You wandered into a bad situation in which you do not belong. You're going to give us the case, and that's the end of the story. We don't need anything else from you. I'm going to give you an address." And he like reaches into
Wait,
his
he
coat
doesn't.
pocket.
There's no way they got the identity of these girls.
They know what she looks like. They know the whole conversation you had with her. They don't know her identity because you don't. But
Right.
they know
Okay.
enough to get started. It's not like they're gonna just be like, go kill that girl. Her name is what's her face, blah blah. That would be
Okay.
intense, like chained mind reading. Like they can read your mind and then jump to her. But no, not with this spell. And he takes out a card, and he goes to.
Do I
hand it to
feel
you.
this, by the way?
Nope.
Okay. And so what happens? I'm sorry.
He goes to hand you a business card.
Okay. I take it.
Okay. It just has an address written on it. He says, "This is a business that we own. Bring the case there, give it to the woman at the front desk, and this will all just go away."
Wakarimasu. And
Okay.
we go.
Okay, so yeah, he stands up, bows to you. She just kind of looks at both of you, and like watches you leave. And then you get outside, and it's very. It feels hotter outside than it was when you went in. So the two of you come outside, and Breakdown and Crusher, you see them leave the building.
Yeah, I go back across the street and meet up with them.
Okay,
Yeah, I follow.
perfect.
Do I get my gun back?
Yeah, absolutely.
My
So I guess
deckle back on it.
how much did me and Breakdown hear? Or I guess like get from what just happened?
All of the spoken stuff, all the conversational business, you caught all that.
But we have
Bon-
have no idea of like what actually happened.
Night Sass might.
Night Sass is
Like,
the
Night
only
Sass,
one who
you
saw that something weird
Okay.
happened, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we approach you guys and we're just like, so what happened? That was short and there's less shootings going on.
Well, I mean, you heard it, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I did, but what was it like in there? Like we only heard. What was it like inside?
I mean, there's no doubt about it. These guys they're bad motherfuckers. There's just no doubt about it. These are not individuals that we want to mess with, especially in a territory that we are not familiar with. And simply put, they have an address in which the case is supposed to be dropped off. I think he actually did say the case is just supposed to be dropped off. I mean, it could be missing the deck. I don't know. We've got to think about a plan and figure out. But they
That's
know
actually
where
how
we're
it's
hiding.
it's the Yakuza's one secret weakness. You can beat them on a technicality. Like, you only
Well,
said the case, motherfucker.
I
They're like,
mean,
"Oh, yes, you have
no."
defeated us, Mom."
All right. We need to. All right, we need to talk this out. We need to figure out what's going on. I don't even know. Obviously, the house is compromised. We go back there, but we have to know we're in danger no matter what. In fact, I firmly believe that they are giving us an opportunity because they could just come in and kill us all and level the house and take the case if they wanted to. They're giving us a chance. But obviously we can't because
they don't
that's not what
know-
we were hired.
They don't even know where the case is. So they
Well-
can't kill us yet.
They did hand deliver a note that said, we want to make something right, come to this place. So they know where we're staying. They know we got the case. I would deduce from that they definitely know it's at the house.
Probably saw the case from the doorway. Pretty sure we left it like right there in the living room.
There's no money, right? We just handed him the case and that's that?
Well, I mean, we can't hand him the case because Takahashi said no.
Then what are we supposed to
Well,
do?
we can't. Look, I understand that he's our employer, but he's got to help us out here. We can't just say that we're not giving him this case because our boss said not to. If these people are going to kill us, then that's...
What did that guy that came over and evaluated the case?
Brian?
Yeah, Brian. Was there... I mean, did they get what they needed out of that? Maybe we should call... Let's just go back to house, call Takahashi, find out if they find out anything from Brian, and then update him on the Yakuza.
We got to we got to not use the landline. The landline at the house, I think, has been compromised or something. We got to use something else. Is there something we can do?
Yeah, we've been using it the whole show. I've got a phone on my wrist. I mean,
okay. Well, as long as that hasn't been
I
compromised.
didn't know you also just learned to
So
see.
meta.
I don't know.
Listen, we only have 36 minutes left for this part of the episode.
How much does roaming cost in Japan on that?
Actually, nothing, because it's just a worldwide matrix.
It's World Wide
right,
Web.
right.
It's the same. It's the same thing. How you don't have to change your money because you're in Japan and the new yen is everywhere.
That's true.
All right, should we go back to the house?
Yeah, there's nothing else.
Guess so.
Sure. I'll drive. I try to like break the seriousness. I'm just like, yeah, I'll drive us there.
In our invisible van that we have. We need to call a car.
I thought we drove here in a car. Do we not?
You're dropped off.
Oh. I guess I'm like...
Well, the Yakuza would have like they're very polite. They have a car like waiting for you
Oh.
to take you home. It's like, we know where you live. We came to pick you up, and now we're going to take you home. Thanks for the meeting.
Let's just take we don't need to call a cab.
Might
Let's
as
just
well.
take this
All right.
car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Listen. No talking about nothing in this car.
Okay. All right.
Except for
And
just,
don't think about anything important.
What?
What?
Do you mean?
Just
What do
don't think about anything important either.
Why are you saying that?
Why
What do
would
you
you
mean?
say something?
Why would I say something?
Yeah. Why would you
That's a
say?
crazy thing to say.
Why would you say don't
That's
think about anything either?
Because I just have this feeling.
Okay,
all right.
let's go.
All right, Night Sass. Okay, well, yeah,
All
we
right.
won't think about
Don't
anything
think
important.
about
Let's-
anything.
Okay, what's not important? I'll think about puppies. Let's think about puppies. They're good. Not important.
Maybe you should think about calling Hadia.
Hey, he said, that's not
Oh my
that important.
gosh, you should call
fist bump.
Hadia.
I fist bump breakdown. Like,
Yeah.
You're intolerable.
Yeah, I guess when you say that, I like look at you and you just see my eyes just kind of like slowly sneer down at you, and I'm just like, yeah, you're right. That's not important. And then I just walk towards the car.
Oh, boo, Crusher.
So, on the way back, you're all. I mean, you're having this enforced like don't talk about anything important conversation. So you're probably all just being kind of like awkward and quiet, right? Like,
Yeah, we're just all chilling.
I don't talk about myself once.
Don't think about me. Don't think about me. Fuck, I can't not think about myself.
can't
I'm
do
so
it.
great. I'm so fucking great. Oh no. So Bonbon, I have some questions for you as you're on the way back. If Breakdown had a gun to his head, would you trade the case for Breakdown's life?
well, why would you ask me that?
Because I'm just curious. Hypothetically, how valuable is Breakdown to you?
Oh,
What do you
God.
What do you think the answer to that is?
I don't know. I'm asking your subconscious.
Well, that's an
Don't
easy
kidnap
answer.
Me.
I would-
Please don't kidnap me.
I would give the case back.
Okay.
Oh no.
What I meant to say is, no, it's all been a big sham. I'd be so happy. We'd finally be able to hire a good Shadowrunner. Like,
No.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right.
Girl saw your deets, man.
Yeah,
She saw
so-
your deets.
She knows you better than you know yourself, Bon Bon. Cool. Okay. So as far as psychic mind probe leverage goes, what other things are like really important to Bon Bon right now? Like the like test, right? You're like obviously your deck, but like the thing you're trying
My
to hack.
dad.
Yeah, your dad.
Yeah, the
Okay.
knot.
How much do you know? How much do you know about like where your dad is, or like how to contact your dad? Do you have like a contact number or something?
No, I was gonna start using my circles.
Okay, but you have your mom's phone number.
Actually,
memorized, right?
didn't she? I thought she gave me something. Maybe not. Yeah, I do, but
Okay. All right.
there's a whole other
Sure.
conversation. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I was gonna kind of use my circles at some
Okay.
point.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can do that when you get back if you want to. So what's something that like Bon Bon feels like nervous about? What's like a thing that makes you feel like unsettled or like put off, or like what are you afraid of, Bon Bon? Tell me about your secret fears.
What, dude? I feel like
Yeah.
I'm literally just like you're writing a death and every bad thing that could possibly happen.
Yes,
from now
I
until
definitely.
eternity.
Yep. What's seriously, Bon
What
Bon feeling
scares
like
Bon
afraid of?
Bon?
Yeah.
Right now, Bon Bon is scared of failure.
And what does that look like? Like failure to be like failing at what?
Dude, that's just like imagine a person who is just like
Generally, just
they
a failure.
don't. She doesn't want to fail with her relationship with her mom. She doesn't want to fail as a Shadowrunner. She doesn't want to fail as a international superstar decker. She doesn't want to fail breakdown. You know, she doesn't want to fail, right? That's
Okay. Cool. All right. Thanks, Wheat.
and just like me, she's also scared of sharks underwater.
Just
All right,
the random thought of like,
Water in video games, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
It's like
Yeah.
just breakdown hanging upside down over a shark tank, and everyone.
by the way,
standing
can't
around.
And then you're like,
sorry.
all right, the only way you can get to breakdown is by stealthing the whole way through.
by the way,
Like,
Kaitlyn, you should
fuck
never,
you.
and I guess Weed as well. You guys can never play Ark because there are sharks in that game, and they will fucking just destroy you.
Yeah, but-
Yeah.
There's also they put in like a giant dinosaur today as well that hangs out in the sea. It's massive.
Jesus Christ,
It's
megalodons.
fucking
Can't wait
terrifying.
to watch people
Otter
beat on it.
Jurassic
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying.
So you are dropped off outside your house quietly and respectfully by your Yakuza driver, who just leaves you here and drives off. On the doorstep, there's a like an envelope, a big like squarish envelope. No writing on it. Looks like a padded envelope. Just sitting on the doorstep when you arrive. It's about the size of like, you know.
All right. Guess I grab it. Take it
Okay.
indoors.
Okay. All right. So
Has the sentry robot been on?
yes. Yeah. You
So
turn
can
on.
we see if anyone's been here?
No, there has not been anyone here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
So you get home and it's it's quiet. You can hear the little robot whirring around in another room.
All right, let's open this.
Okay. So, two things inside. A just piece of paper, like a card, little like cardboard card with quickly handwritten note that says, "This is a copy of something that was dropped off on my doorstep earlier today. I had it couriered over to you. What do you think, Kenji?" And then there's a VHS tape in the envelope. It's a black VHS tape.
All right, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not getting involved with anything that involves him and a VHS tape. So, Crushing Knight's ass, I'm going to leave this one up to you, and you let me know if it's something worth watching.
Wait, what was his message?
He said that it's a copy of something that was sent to him and that he made a copy and sent it to you so you could take a look. What do you think?
Oh.
Let's watch it.
Yeah, no, let's play. I like watching videos in the house. Let's play some videos.
Movie time. Okay. All
Should we
right.
watch this one first, though? We had like a few more to get through.
Yeah, no, we'll get through them.
No,
Watching this
seriously.
one.
Okay.
Put it in.
You can watch the Oni porn
Okay.
after.
So you put it in, and immediately, like, it does the tracking thing, and the video has to adjust. And then it's there's static at first, and then it immediately jumps into a like very like vibrant color, like flashing lights, loud noises. Like it looks like an intro to a TV show. There's lots of like shouting, and you can hear some music. And then it flash cuts from the like colors to a grainy like Steadicam shot of a woman who looks familiar to you, tied to a chair with like a ball gag in her mouth. She's got electrodes on her head.
Hey, is this one of the porn clips? What's going on here?
Did we put the right one in?
I don't know, but
Mr. Extreme, is this your work?
So it's Akiko. And at the bottom, like across the screen, there's like flashing like bright pink like kanji for like prisoner and like hostage situation and much danger, like flashing all over the screen, and there's like a little cartoon mouse runs along the bottom. And then a girl's voice comes on over top, speaking in very high pitched, very fast Japanese. Are you watching it, Bonbon?
I mean, yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, you can hear it.
I had my back turned, like waiting to make sure it wasn't some fucking crazy shit, and then I kind of turn around.
Okay. So it's basically like, it's like, good morning, Fujihara Technical Concern Corporation. We have something that belongs to you, and we would like and then it like starts flashing and playing sirens like ransom, and it's like zooming in and out. And then the girl's voice is like, if you ever want to see Nakiko or Nakamoto Akiko-san ever live ever again, send us 1 billion yen, and it like goes and like flashes across the screen, and there's like the sounds of cash registers like blinging, and the whole time it's just like this grainy camera shot of this woman tied to a chair with like all kinds of like crazy. If you didn't have epilepsy before, you probably do now.
Cool.
And it basically just like says like, put the money in a case and drop it off here, and it shows an address, and it flashes the address a bunch of times. And then it gives a date, and it says, if we don't have 1 billion yen by this time, we'll cut off her head. And then there's a little cartoon that like walks out on the screen. It's obviously supposed to be her. And then like a ninja jumps down and goes whooshah, and chops her head off, and it like flies off the screen. Big spray of blood.
As it shows the date, I get up in front of the tape, and I'm like, well, I don't have 1 billion yen or however much, so guess we're done here. Let's go on to the next tape.
Is it over?
Yes, and then at the end, there's like a little like group shot where a bunch of the like gangsters, the like kids, like all get in the shot together and like pose, like, and it says like, this ransom tape brought to you by Turbo Nightmare, and it like flashes a bunch of times at the bottom.
Is it just? Does anyone
Like
make any noises right when it ends, or is it just kind of like stunned silence? I guess I'm asking the party.
Yeah, that's a good question. So it goes
Well,
like-
I said what I said.
Yeah, you stand up. I guess I'm just like, what the fuck? What was that? That was it. What the fuck did we just watch?
Well, it's actually a good thing for us, I think. I mean, at least the Yakuza has something else to worry about on top of the deck. Unfortunately, I don't think they care about her, but I don't know. Maybe they need her to control, the corporation.
Why would Kenji send this to us?
Well, I mean, we ran into him. Well, why would they send it to Kenji, I guess, is the bigger question.
Well, because they want Kenji to pay the ransom, but why?
But isn't she isn't she the bad one?
Yeah, she's a bad person, so why are we still talking about this? Mr. Extreme, can you record over this tape with something more interesting?
Mr. Extreme starts, he turns on the TV and starts flipping the channels, looking for something interesting to record over the ransom.
Anything is better than this. Just start, go.
Okay, well, he starts recording half of an old episode of Ultraman over this tape.
What? Why? Why was this sent? I don't understand why this was sent to us.
Well, I don't understand
That's
why
what
it
I'm
was sent to
saying.
Kenji. I think we need
Are
to
you
call
guys still
Kenji.
talking about this?
We need to call Kenji.
Well, I mean, you got the phone on your hand. Yeah, come on, Mr. Phone Man.
Okay.
Woman.
Phone woman.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Madam phone.
I'd probably
woman.
still say Phone Man.
Oh, Mr. Phone Guy over here.
Yeah.
All right. Look at you with your telephone. Make some calls. All right. So, yeah, you get a hold of Kenji after, again, the traditional, like, waiting period on hold. And he answers. He's got a video phone, too, so this is the first time you can see him. And he's like, Bonbon, so you've seen the tape I sent you.
I have. I guess we're all at least a little confused. Maybe you can clear something up. Why would they think you would pay that ransom?
Because she is a... Kind of like this, you don't understand how Japanese corporations work, do you? She's our property. She knows things, has privileged information about the company, and is worth money to us. We want her back.
Well,
Besides which, Bonbon, she knows things about me. Hopefully things they don't know yet.
that makes a lot more sense to me than maybe some of our other conversations we had. So, well, this presents an interesting issue because we met with our friends, the Yakuza, today, and they basically said, well, we're going to kill you and everyone you know if you don't hand over the case.
Yes, that makes sense. Sounds appropriate. What are you going to do?
Well, you know, we prefer to not hand over the case, but as I'm sure you can imagine, this location's been absolutely compromised. They know where we are. I'm guessing they know where the case is. We need to put this someplace very secure and find a new place to hide out.
Yes, I think that would be safe. I can send someone for the case.
All right? And how about new arrangements for us?
He kind of like looks at you like, how about those?
What?
Like he's not really sure. Like he just awkwardly kind of pauses, like he doesn't know what to say.
All
So
right.
everyone gets to watch this exchange where you're like,
Like-
how about a safe house? And he's like, good idea. Okay.
All right. Well, why don't you at least certainly someone in your totem pole that I can talk to about arranging a new place. We'll take care of it. We don't fucking know this place. All right, Kenji, I'm sorry. It's been a stressful day. I'm sure you can imagine. Yes, we're learning much about your culture and how you do business over here.
He says, I have all the faith in the world in you, Bonbon, and your team. I'm sure you will be able to sort this out. Get Akiko back, deal with the Yakuza, get back in touch with me.
All right. All right. I'll contact you soon.
Okay. All right. So as soon as he gets a chance, like as soon as there's a non awkward hang up type time, like as soon as you're like, okay, he's like, oh good, I can hang up now, and he hangs up.
Yo, so what was that? How'd that go?
Well, you guys all heard it.
Did
Can we
not
hear
go
it?
well.
Can we hear it when he's like talking on his?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they were speaking English.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess when that finishes, I'm just like, yo, we're giving him that case, right? We're not fucking around with the fucking Yakuza, are we?
They're going to grab the case. But
And then
that
just
means
leave
we
us to
need-
do whatever.
Well, you know, he wants us to get back this girl.
Well, okay, we could do that. I mean, that's in the job
I
description.
mean, can we? I mean, forgive me a little bit, but I can't help but think that this guy is setting us up for failure. We're not equipped. We don't have a safe location. He wants us to just march in, and get some woman, not give the case to the Yakuza, I can't help but feeling that we're being played here a little bit. Maybe I'm off the mark.
Well, if we're being played, I mean, he's the reason that we're still alive here. He's got all of our security clearances. If he wanted, he could just take those away, and I'm off to the fucking island with Breakdown here.
Well, I mean, I think the point is that we're expendable, and right now we're feeling very expendable, right? Like he can always get somebody else to do this job. He has no interest in necessarily keeping us specifically safe.
There's got to be somewhere around town where we can just get some new hardware, if you know what I'm saying.
So
Where does your dad live? Can we contact your dad, or
I actually don't know where my dad lives. I'd have to do some research.
17 episodes in, and still the first thing people think of is, Bonbon, can you bail us out of this? You know anybody? Can we stay at your house? I love it. It's so good.
Can I need to ask something. What Yakuza was definitely with Akiko.
Yes, Akiko got in the car with a Yakuza driver, and they were driving somewhere in Akihabara when they were ambushed by the bike gang. The bike gang killed her driver, kidnapped her, tried to get the case, got interfered with by you, and then took off with her, but left the case because they couldn't take it with them.
But we still don't know what the relationship between Akiko and the Yakuza is.
No, you don't.
I feel like that's a problem.
There's definitely like big gaps in your what's going on portfolio.
Yeah.
I just am like gonna talk out loud for a second. Or the kids have Akiko and want a billion yen. We have the deck currently, and the Yakuza wants it. Maybe the Yakuza wants Akiko. We don't know. Maybe.
Hold on. Why don't we just give the case to the kids and say this is worth $1 billion? We get Akiko back, then we're all good.
what? No, then we're still.
No, because fuck
Then the
Kenji.
Yakuza
We're
is still
fucking in this
coming
position
after
because
us.
of Kenji.
Kenji is then angry with us, and what we wound up with Akiko, and she knows that we betrayed her. We're not in that situation. Like, we're not winning at all.
I just, from what I thought was like a good idea, I kind of like cross my arms slowly and just maybe go back to thinking.
They like clink together.
yeah.
So Bonbon, you're reminded of because all this talk about your dad and stuff in this situation. You're reminded of a movie you and your dad used to watch when you were little, old black and white Japanese movie. You barely remember it, about like a wandering samurai who goes into a town controlled by a bunch of crime lords, and the only way that the samurai can get out of this trouble is by turning the crime lords against each other.
Right.
And so that story kind of like drifts back in your head because you're like thinking about your dad and like Japan and stuff. And so maybe like Breakdown, you see like Bonbon kind of like looking off a little bit like thoughtfully.
I hope that wistful look means you are coming up with an idea of some sort. Please.
Yeah, actually, I was just thinking about my dad, but I tell the story of the movie, and I say, I can't help but feel like we are in this same situation, and that we have 3 or 4 parties that kind of all want the same thing, and the only way we are going to get out of it is if we kind of give the parties what they want in order to pit them against one another.
Hey, Bamba, is it possible to make a copy of what's in there and put on a new deck?
It could be, but really, I mean, to us, this thing is kind of worthless. It's more the secrets within. If we switched it out, I'm still not sure what we do with it.
Well, we just
Well,
say
what
that
if-
we have a copy, and if they want all of the information, then we
I
have
don't
a bargaining
think it's
chip
the
there.
information. It's the hardware.
Oh.
I have a question. So, Kenji is sending somebody to come and get the deck, right? Could we somehow play that out as he took the deck from us in an aggressive way, and then maybe the Yakuza would focus on them?
What?
But then
Hold
he
on,
has
hold
the
on.
deck.
Why don't we just say that? What?
But then,
Hold on,
but then,
hold on.
but then the Yakuza is trying to get the deck from him.
Yeah, that's
and in
that's
the end,
she's
like
got he's got a
screwing
point.
us over is pointless if screwing us over doesn't get them the deck, right?
Breakdown's got a point. Let's
Can
just
you-
give the fucking case to Kenji and tell the Yakuza that we gave it to our boss, and there you go. The
No,
Yakuza's
not that
off
we
the
gave it.
rack.
No, not that we gave it. That he took it.
Well, yeah,
Bon
no,
Bon-
that he took
Bon
it.
Bon.
Yeah.
That
Can
he
you
took
make a-
it from us.
Do you have etiquette Japan?
No, I have
No,
etiquette
okay.
street.
Can you make an intelligence roll? Target number 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Close.
All right. You had a thought at the on the tip of your tongue, but
I had a thought. Wait,
somebody
hold on.
somebody said something,
Hold
and then
on,
someone
let me-
interrupted you.
I was
before you
like,
could get
wait,
it out.
and then I was talking about this, and then that, and then karma. Oh yeah, you roll that
you
shit.
just try really hard. You're like, wait, fuck, what?
And then it was like something karma, something, something. Man, fuck this game.
You're like, wait, no, wait, I got it. Never
No,
mind.
wait.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go have a
we're all
yogurt.
just.
Wait,
She's done it
can I-
twice now.
Yeah.
Can I help?
No, it's over. It's too late
Like,
now.
oh,
I mean, you could
karma?
spend another karma and roll again.
Of Wheat's pool.
Yeah.
All right, well, I did get MVP or something like that this week, so yeah, let's.
I'm gonna get MVP.
No, I got it last week or
Yeah,
something. You know,
yeah.
whichever one I
Wake
got.
up, sheeple.
This is. It is exactly what's happened. Adam is just fucking sucking karma out of my fucking.
Fucking karma vampire. That's all I want. Give me your sweet karma. Give it
We're
back.
just like, what is it, boy? What are you trying to say? Come on, talk to us.
Kenji fall down the well?
I'm fucking salty right now.
I know. Me and Extreme have just been recording over this tape like over and over and over,
yeah,
so that
yeah.
nothing can be retrieved from it. By the way.
Nice.
Knight's ass is in the background doing the like Ultraman end credits dance.
Perfect.
What if? Okay. What if? Kenji takes it, and we say that Yakuza came and took it from us, and we assumed that they just decided to come and just take it from us, and then they'll fight with each other. I don't know.
Breakdown. What?
Do we?
What?
So when did they want us to be at the address? Oh, we just dropped the case off wherever.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
There's for the Yakuza, the drop is there's a location, you go there, you give the case and the deck to the woman at the counter, done. You're absolved of your crimes.
Hold on. Are we all in favor of fucking over Kenji? Can we just let's make some baselines here? Can we fuck over Kenji? Say aye.
No.
All right. I just want to stress here that
And not
if we
boyfriend.
fuck over Kenji, then we
My
will
waifu.
leave Japan having made no money at all.
Okay, so we're not fucking over Kenji.
Kenji
Right,
he hasn't done anything to us other than make us realize that there are plenty of people who could replace us, which is always
live the
true.
American dream. Get your boss killed.
You know what? I think it's time. I need one more phone call to the boss. Hold
I'm
on.
gonna call Kenji back. Okay.
Yep, I want
All
call.
right.
Hold on. Hold on. What are
Don't
you?
worry, it'll be short. Don't
What?
worry.
All right.
all
So the
right.
phone's ringing.
Takahashi,
Okay, so again, you have to wait a few minutes to get in touch with him, and then he picks up and he sounds a little annoyed. He's like, Bon, I didn't expect you to call me back so soon.
I'm sure you didn't, but I had some time to think about what you said, and you're right. We'll take care of it. Don't send anyone to grab the case. Everything will be fine. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Okay.
We're both just like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Bomb?
somewhere. Yeah, we get the diagonal split screen of you being like, "That's it, it's fine," and then Kenji's like, eh? Like looks at the camera like, and it zooms in on his face. So like, he's not happy. But yes, you've laid down the law.
All right.
What was that
Good
about,
news is-
Bon?
Well, I mean, if we have to use the case as leverage, then we need to have the case. The moment that Kenji takes us from us, then we have it no longer.
Hold on, why?
That's true.
Well, is there any reason why the Yakuza would want us to work for them in this situation?
I do not get the impression. I feel like if we feel as if we are expendable now, the Yakuza will make us feel as if we are a pubic hair that has fallen into a public toilet, snatched onto someone's boot, walked across, get fucking stomped in by some street samurai, and left in your eye. We would be nothing to them.
Okay, all right.
Where are the little kids in this web?
Well,
Like how, in
That one
terms of
seemed kinda
things we
friendly
should be
to us.
concerned about. What happened to that thing she gave you?
I do have it.
You do.
Wait, what thing? What are we talking about?
She gave Bon Bon a thing to crack and then possibly contact her or get a virus.
Yo.
I don't know. We don't actually know.
Yo, you should, Bonbon, you should try to crack that. Maybe we get an ally out of this. Because we're grasping for straws right now, man.
All right. Let's do that.
If we just kill Akiko, then she can't tell them any secrets, and we don't have to pay the money. And then Kenji's enemy is gone. And then we can blame it all on her. And she's dead. She
How
can't
does
say
the
shit.
Yakuza get out of the situation then?
I kind of feel that if Kenji would have been okay with Akiko dying, that he would have said that.
No, see, he doesn't want her to spill everything. And they might torture her to death to the point where she'll say something. So we just kill her.
I kind of just see how the rest of the room feels about that.
Like you don't want to jump in and start laughing until everybody else laughs. You're like,
But then the kids want to kill us, and the Yakuza want to kill us.
Kids don't want to kill us.
Sure,
Why not?
The kids just want $1 billion yen.
Yeah, the kids just want their money.
Well, how are we going to give them $1 billion yen?
Yo,
We kill
can't.
them. We take away their opportunity to get $1 billion yen.
Yo, okay, here, look, it's been a rough day, okay? Bonbon, it's probably best you try to get that business card cracked or whatever you gotta do. I'm gonna go watch some porn. I'll work it out. And we'll be back tomorrow. We'll figure it out tomorrow morning.
When are we supposed to drop off the thing?
They
When?
didn't give us a timeline, did they?
Well, they didn't
No,
give
I
us a
don't remember
timeline,
one.
but I imagine that, it wasn't exactly open-ended, as they call it, and they probably will start,
Well, we gotta at least have a night to get our affairs in order.
and I'm sure that's why they aren't killing us now.
Yeah. By the way, if that fucking spy cat's been reported to the Yakuza, I swear to fucking God.
You just hear in the other room like, meow.
All right, well, let's at least take a look at this card, and we'll
Okay.
figure it out from there. We may not be done tonight.
Okay, so you want to put the stick into your deck and boot it up and see what's on there?
Yeah.
Why don't we cliffhanger the dice roll?
Yeah, no, that sounds good.
Okay, we'll take our
Yeah.
final
So
break.
you click it in, you plug in, and then we'll take a break.
Yeah,
See
we'll
what's-
take our final break
Okay.
since we are doing only 3 hours tonight. So don't go anywhere.
Okay.
More Mirrorshades coming up right after this. We'll be right back, and then we'll go into hour 3. We'll see you guys then.